Hey, yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Derek Branch here of Saint Discussions on Strike 7 Sports. Today, I just want to talk about the recent buzz I've been hearing, from numerous Saints reporters on social media, and that's the trending topic of Jake Haener tearing it up in Saints training camp right now. Now, I've been hearing all kind of stories, all kind of reports, videos, clips of him just shredding the defense out there. Yesterday, I believe it was yesterday where he threw a bomb to Rashid Shaheed for a touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. And folks already kind of trying to push him off, push him up there as the next guy, as the quarterback of the future. Possibly. I saw a tweet from Jeff Duncan of NOLA.com / Times Picayune calling Haener the training camp MVP. He may have a valid argument to that. I'm hearing that right now, to me, it might be between him and Marshawn Lattimore. I'm just hearing that Lattimore has just been locking folks up out there. Like, just locking them up. But anyways, man, back to Haener, man. And I've been hearing a lot of, discussions, ongoing about online on social media, different social media groups, message boards and all that about Haener being so good that it will cause the Saints to come up with find a trade partner so they can move Jameis Winston to get some assets for him. And my thought on that is that if we do that, if the Saints do that, they better be sure, 100% sure, that this guy is ready, is the next guy in line. Because if Derek Carr goes down, God forbid he doesn't, but if he does go down, you're 100% confident that you want to hand the reins over to Jake Haener. You know what I'm saying? And what about Taysom Hill? Is he going to be the Joker role again, or do you want to be a starter? Or do you want Jake Haener to be the starter and Taysom Hill playing the Joker role? You know what I'm saying? Because you're losing the quarterback of your depth chart, and that could possibly weaken this team. Because right now, the Saints got the best, to me, in my opinion, my humble opinion, next to, I would say, the San Francisco 49ers. I think the Saints got the best quarterback situation in the room in the NFL right now. Best quarterback depth chart. You know what I'm saying? Can Winston do something similar to what the quarterbacks in San Francisco do, where you just plug and play and the train just keep going? It's debatable. But for me, I really hope the Saints don't have any ideas, man, up their sleeves. At least let's see some training camp. Not training camp. Let's see some preseason games, man. Let's see some games where he's playing against some live competition, some live action, some live rounds. Right now, man, it's training camp, man. It's the coverage is soft. I know they're going hard out there and all that, man, but it's not. It doesn't, to a certain extent, it does not replicate live game contact, live game action, live game thoughts. Things going around 100 miles an hour in your brain on what to do. Let's see how that play out first before we come up with, ideas of Winston being traded. And I'm not trying to suck up to Winston or anything like that. And I do believe Winston is subject to criticism in regards to his game. But still, man, this dude Winston has been here longer than Haener, knows the system, familiar with the organization, familiar with the players. It was unfortunate what happened to him last season, with the injuries. It just is. It happens. It's part of life in the NFL. But to say that a rookie is outplaying him right now based on training camp, what happens in training camp, is just a little bit premature. Let's just pump the brakes on that right quick. Now, I'm not saying it won't happen in the future. Most likely, I believe Haener's going to be the QB2 next to Derek Carr. But for right now, for this season, you do not want to mess this up. You don't want to mess this up, especially with the Saints' favorable schedule. You know what I'm saying? So I would just chill on having that idea, man. I know people are gonna bring it up because that's just what we do. That's just what fans do. You know, sometimes we just can't help it. You know, we see the next guy in line, the next QB in line, the next big thing. We think he has a lot of promise, so we just gotta, you know, hype it up. You know, get on social media, let it gain some steam, let it gain traffic, and then it hits the national, the media. You know, hit their circles, then it becomes a topic, a trending topic. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say that just yet. You know, but I do like what I see with Haener. I do like what I see. Look like he's in charge out there. He's not doesn't get flustered. You know what I'm saying? Accurate. I like what I see. And hopefully he can become the quarterback of the future. That's if that's the route Saints want to take. Or maybe Derek Carr is so good these next couple of years is that Haener could be used as a trade asset. You know what I'm saying? And you get something back for him. You know what I'm saying? Because teams always looking to find a young quarterback that could build a team around. You know what I'm saying? Or he could stay in house and he don't move it out, and you just let him wait behind Derek Carr. Let him learn the wing, learn the reins. You know, because the ideal situation for a significant majority of NFL fans for their teams is to have a really good quarterback, a really good young quarterback playing on a cheap rookie deal. And while that quarterback is on that rookie deal, you have a lot of money to spend, a lot of money to, you know, get a wide receiver, a really good wide receiver, good tight end, running backs, all that stuff. Look what's happening with the Cincinnati Bengals. You know, they got to start paying people pretty soon, Joe Burrow more in particular, but you get where I'm going with that. You know what I'm saying? That team had Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, you know, and a few other players on some cheap contracts, cheap rookie contracts, and they had all that cap space left over. So that would be the ideal situation for the Saints. Well, that's what a lot of people would like to see, including myself. But for this season, man, I think he has a chance to be the quarterback of the future for this team, or a valuable asset down the road. But let's see how he performs in live action in a few games. Training camp, and not training camp, but the preseason. Let's see how he plays against, you know, most likely he'll be playing against, you know, a bunch of second and third stringers on a preseason game against an opposing team. Let's see how he performs in those situations. You know, because Ian Book, you know, we saw what happened with Ian Book. He just wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how that play out, man, before we jump the gun, man, on this situation. So we'll see. And that's what I was talking about in my last video. You know, not to get caught up in Saints training camp hype, regardless of what you see on social media with the videos and the clips, or regardless of what somebody wrote, including me. All right, don't get caught up, man. Take a wait and see approach with this team, bro, because we all been burned. We was burned last year. It was burned the year prior. And the year prior, the 2021 team was better than last year's team. Cause that team started with a winning record, 5-2. Who knows what would have had happened if Jameis didn't go down with that injury. So you never know. But we'll see how it gonna play out, man. Preseason game coming up soon, and we'll get to see just how far along is Jake Haener compared to Jameis Winston, who has significant time in this offense. So we'll see. All right, so I'll have y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. Do you think Jake Haener is the quarterback of the future for this team? And do you think the Saints should consider trading Winston in the foreseeable future so that Haener can move up to being QB2? All right, have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out. Who that?